too. Again, I'm just as I'm sure that if you stumbled across this, this isn't anything super fancy or anything, or even just this entire wonderful little experiment with Twitch. I've done I have a YouTube channel, which is my main way of expressing ideas and things, and certainly it's moved in a bit more of a finance direction. Or investing direction. I'm certainly like because I am a pallbearer of a market correction. I am the shoe shine boy, uh, but also because of a desire to want to be uh, able to to be able to have like a like a tangible way to look back. Because I like listening to myself talk. Uh, I'm a bit self aggrandizer in that respect, but also because as I'm sure that you know, potentially I have a Substack that is linked to my Twitch, and of course sign up, and so it's been around for a bit since simpler time uh, in December. But yeah, definitely. And I think that it's just because like I'm a college freshman. Like I'm lucky enough to have gotten to attend Wharton, and which like a top business school, and certainly very professional. And certainly is oriented certainly towards management consulting, but also finance. And I certainly feel like finance is interesting to me for a plethora of reasons. I think one of which is being able to put your money where your mouth is, and being able to be able to directly stand up for my positions and my ideals directly in that way. And I find that pretty engaging and fascinating, as well as of course the way it evolves. It really is the natural endpoint for many things, from college endowments, being involved, to new like scientific and engineering discoveries and accomplishments. Like it trickles down into the world of finance, and which is certainly an entire topic all on its own. The structure for like these Twitch streams, if I messed around with YouTube Live, I'm still messing around to see like how easy it is, because I think Twitch, you can't keep these videos saved permanently on Twitch. Like you have to migrate it to another platform. YouTube, which thankfully, at least as of right now, is infinite. That may change for YouTube, admittedly. I haven't done it. I'm not technically well versed enough to be able to make a prediction as to just is it possible to infinitely keep on to that much? Like, is data compression, are the costs like increasing exponentially, or is it logarithmically? I'm certainly not the most well versed. And certainly, I suppose that ties into like I guess like my obligatory disclaimer that I'm just a freshman in college, admittedly like Wharton, but really I'm just a schmuck I'm just a Chipotle worker, or Hershey Park ride operator, or a guy who cleans up animal poop. At the end of the day, it feels like to me sometimes. So certainly, again, very much. Perhaps I'm a shoe shine boy from the Rockefeller or Kennedy story. But back to these Twitch streams. I think that I make these videos, or I have made some, such as this one on Pinterest. Let me see if I can. Here we are.
Hello, and welcome to this look at this Facebook, which has over 2 around to
I believe you could
make dark mode as.
I believe you can hear the desktop audio. See, I've made this video in the past July. of 2020. Again, simpler times. Before, before, uh, vaccines announcements, I believe. I sort of feel like like it's like what like this isn't like none of this is that robust, quite frankly. Like it's not nothing crazy, but it does take some time, and I think that like the research process, or at least like filling in the dots, I think takes. Like, I think that I'd certainly like to be able to keep an eye on like the thought process behind that, and so I certainly feel like these, making a video, just walking through the slides, I think is very helpful. For me personally, as well as again, it's just something nice I can put on in the background while playing Football Manager or playing Fortnite, and and being able to enjoy. Fun fact: I don't play with sound in Fortnite. Like I even if I'm playing solo, I don't use audio cues. So I still get top 10. So every time. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm not sure. Again, this is just a dummy round to find out if like Twitch, because if Twitch, if doing Twitch is seamlessly, or can be minimally converted over to YouTube for a more permanent solution. And so hopefully this will help figure out, because I do think Twitch is it's much more for the live environment. Because certainly YouTube has that functionality, and it is quite intuitive and easy to get into. But on YouTube, you're competing with old content. Yeah, there's a better word for it, but on Twitch, like the entire thing is pretty much live content. Everyone's on the same page of live content. On YouTube, you have live content that's jostling for position on the pyramid of pre-produced content of and so because of that delineation, I'm not sure if that makes the most sense, and I feel like it might be a bit redundant in terms of just trying out different platforms and being able to have insights into different things. I think that certainly is uh, interesting, and I certainly don't think I'm the most articulate or charismatic or charming. Certainly at midnight, which is where this video is coming out at. But certainly, hopefully, again, I don't think that anything that I will say is groundbreaking. I don't think any of my Pinterest claims, or not claims, but analysis, if you want to call it that, were groundbreaking. And certainly, I've been lucky enough to have made a video with the benefit of easy monetary policy and a jubilant bull market. I certainly can't take. I don't believe I did not mention any of that in this PowerPoint. Well, Google Slides. Apologies. Perhaps one of these videos, I'll be working in Excel or maybe a PowerPoint. But yeah, we're not quite at that level yet. But yeah, I certainly I think that again, just I definitely don't want to get ahead of myself. I certainly feel like if I ever do, like the fact that these videos will be up on the internet in some capacity, whether it is on Twitch live or on YouTube for posterity, I'm sure that this will be a testament to my potential hubris, and so be sure to it'll be fun to timestamp those occurrences. But yeah, I guess really quickly, as this specific Twitch video was, the focus was Walmart. I think I made a Substack on Walmart. And the core thesis was like laying out like just like a Walmart, like if like I identified two catalysts, and this was just if Walmart stayed static essentially. This one focused on Walmart and healthcare. Walmart's already made noise and has moved into the space of healthcare. And I certainly didn't go into the most detail in this paragraph, but certainly with like employee plans as well as having clinics inside some Walmart superstores, I believe, would be the term, uh, which certainly is interesting. It makes sense because more Americans on average live closer to a Walmart than a hospital. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's just a good symbol for the scale and presence of Walmart in people's in the lives of people, particularly of certain socioeconomic statuses. That Walmart certainly uh, is the retailer that stands out to me the most from my upbringing. And going on weekend trips in the student home van uh, to go buy some Steam gift cards. I wish I knew about GameStop's subscription package. That would have helped out a lot. But a video for another day, I'm sure. Uh, Excuse me. And then the second catalyst was like moving into fintech. I know I know some people who go to Walmart to cash checks, and Walmart has debit cards, so store specific, and so they certainly have the capacity. And then as I mentioned down here with the Walmart tossing their hat into the TikTok sweepstakes, again a simpler time. Uh, uh, I sort of think that Walmart, with their CEO, has sort of have shown ambition. It's certainly, especially with their e-commerce, impressive e-commerce progression and unique physical presence. I think that they have very differentiated, and certainly the like just the basic case is just continued steady growth in retail, and pay out a dividend, and certainly just accumulate shares and until Walmart takes advantage of their natural positioning and scale and capacity. And so I think that's quite interesting from that regard. And this is definitely I'm not going to do any work with the actual slideshow. Um, I forget how long it took the Pinterest one, but certainly uh, it's definitely something. I'm not sure if like I can multitask like when I write these substacks. I think certainly writing these would be another good way to get inside the mind, but uh, I'm not that good of a multitasker. Again, I'm very much a simpleton who's just speaking to my ego. But certainly in the but certainly I think that this is like it is a vanity project, but I certainly feel like doing it like in this live form is certainly easy to do, and certainly is something I feel comfortable, and so I could look forward to spending some time on the weekend doing, and I certainly think that it's a worthy endeavor. If anything, just for like the personal benefit of working on a pitch on speaking. I know that I started with the Pinterest video that for whatever reason I developed some pauses in between my statements, and so I think that it's a good endeavor, and I certainly look forward to it. And yeah, again, the Substack is linked to my humble Twitch, and so certainly it'd be there is no schedule yet, but definitely check out the my Substack. Again, nothing crazy, Mr. Bing Bong, uh, writing about being thoughtful about how you allocate capital to support the causes that you support, such as uh, it's more complex than what Mr. Bing Bong that article gets into, but yeah, certainly more complex than that. But um, I can definitely do a another stream. I'm just working through a little ego trip uh, of this self-aggrandizement, which I suppose certainly is what the Daviboo uh, the Daviboo brand is all about. but but definitely certainly I again obligatory. This is again nothing really that in depth, nothing that's groundbreaking, but it's just me documenting my process of thinking and of working out and creating a tangible presentation or product, and I certainly feel like it. I certainly enjoy it, and the potential to look back when I am a boomer, and or whatever that term would be called. I guess maybe it would just be Zoomer. It's carried forward. Uh, but definitely, definitely if you stuck around, definitely thanks for watching it, and certainly definitely accept any feedback, whether if you're catching the stream on Twitch or when it's on YouTube. Uh, but definitely and certainly continue to be safe. I sincerely hope that certainly as the finish line gets closer, and have a good rest of your day.